everybody. This is Minecraft Livestream Day 7. We are getting going here. I'm going to put a chat in here. Let's make sure. Test. 1 second. Oh. How about I unmute? All right. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, so we're back on. We're going to do stream today, off tomorrow. So we'll probably play a couple hours tonight. And we're going to see what we can do. We did a little bit in that abandoned mine shaft. I was scrolling a little bit of TikTok today, and I found some really kind of cool ideas for some farms. So we're going to check that out at some point today. And do this. Let's get some more of this stuff out of our inventory. Kind of clean up a little bit. It's good to know. I didn't know I had that many fences left. Oh, I bet they're in here. They are. Somebody was outside. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do this. Okay. So, previously, my wife gave me the idea for a stone brick and wood kind of almost fishing pier. Okay. All right. I've got an idea. It's going to be pretty basic, though, because I don't do a ton of fishing. And eventually I might make like a little fishing shack. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do kind of a little pier off the end right here. I'm kind of almost thinking right here would be pretty good. Okay, I don't need this or this, but I do need that pickaxe. I don't need those. I need those. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to go about 3 wide. Okay. So I like that. I'm going to make this 4 wide. We're going to do something. Idea. My first one was kind of dumb. Excuse you. And then what I can do is like that. No, I don't like that. Also, that is still such a dumb thing that is still in the game. Okay, we're gonna do something like that. Oh, I hate that. What am I doing? That guy's a jerk. Okay, how in the world do I want to do this thing here? Okay. We're gonna at least do that. Should have made this one wider, so I'm going to. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Icy cold. Are we picking up the vision here? Let's see. Please work. Oh, yeah. That's convenient. All right, let's get out of here. What kind of things do you want? I'm not giving you crap, brother. I know I'm alone in the stream today, but if anybody ever pops in and watches this after, I'll kind of give a little introduction of myself, I guess. It always feels weird doing that kind of a thing when you got, an audience of people that, is your like friends and family and everything. So, my gamer tag's AnthoT. I've had that for I don't even know how long. At this point, I've been playing Xbox since a long time. I mean, it's been a very long time that I've been playing Xbox, and so that's just kind of always what I made it. And then I always just kind of liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm obviously very fresh into the whole streaming world, but really, really enjoying it so far. But yeah, I mean, I very clearly have a regular job, as you can tell by the number of streamers I have. I should absolutely quit my job and start doing this. But yeah, so I'm an engineer for a architectural millwork company. So we do cabinets and countertops and cool stuff like that. So I do some fun engineering and get to make some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot on that side. My wife, who is one of my mods, she's in there as Brookster. We've been together for about 10 years and 10 years and 3 months we've been together. We've been married for, it'll be 6 years in June. It's like the second week of June. Which is pretty awesome. It has been the best 10 years of my life. That is for sure. So yeah, she'll be into mod, and she's also the one who plays with me on stream when I stream Stardew. She's also, I got her a lot more into, she was always kind of into video games, but I got her even more into video games when we got married and stuff like that. So her and I play a lot of video games together. We played Call of Duty together. I kind of introduced her into that world because I always used to play that growing up. And she's got a cousin who's really good at Fortnite, so we play a little bit of Fortnite here and there. So yeah, that's kind of what we do. But yeah, she's tonight she's helping my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law. My sister-in-law gets married here in a couple weeks, so that'll be fun. So that'll be here before we know it. That is for sure. Oh man, that's kind of what I'm wanting to do. Something like that, where it's kind of maybe just a little nicer looking. I'm gonna do a bridge, I think. I don't know where. At some point, I'm gonna do a bridge. Right now, it's not the biggest deal in the world that I don't have it done. All right, so well, let's at least go over here. I gotta make some more stone brick stairs. So we're gonna do that. Alrighty. Make 10. I'm hoping that's at least enough to finish the two sides. I'd like to wrap all the way around just to make it look really uniform, almost like it was kind of built on a pedestal. But we'll find out here momentarily. If that's gonna work. If not, I'll just go up the two sides and we will go ahead and call it there for nether portal beautification. Okay, so we can, yeah, we will not have enough, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to at least there on each side and there on each side, and then just to make it, how am I one? I'm one short. I guess 5. I used 4. I'm so smart. All right. I think that looks a lot better, though. A lot easier to get in and out of there, so that'll be good. But now what I'm kind of thinking we're going to do, I'm going to go empty my inventory. I'm going to get some food. And then what I'm about to do is I'm going to, I think, clear a path and start kind of making some interesting, I say interesting, make some paths around my base. Um, Another little bit of information about me and the stream. Um, you'll see a couple other people in here if you're watching along now or watching along later. A couple other people in my stream. One is Grill Sergeant Squatch, and the other being Baby Cheese Curd. Those are their names in on Twitch here, and they are two other mods, and they are a couple best friends of my wife and I. So they've been really supportive along this beginning part of the stream. I have appreciated it greatly, and maybe they'll watch this down the line. They're getting the chance to go on a little bit of a vacation, so I know that's been really nice for them. We're really just gonna get this stuff out of the inventory here. Let's make some more baked potatoes. But yeah, tonight it's I will say it is very quiet in here, and it's kind of a little eerie. My wife and I just moved into our new house here a couple weeks back, and I will say I'm definitely getting used to how quiet it is back out here. We're out in the country on some family land, so we got the chance to build a house that we love. So but all right. Oh, I don't have any iron with me. Silly goose. Do I have an extra crafting table laying around here? I don't. But what that means is I'm just going to grab it's like that doesn't need to be in the inventory, neither does that, and neither does that. So let's go ahead. I kind of want to path through here, so we're going to go ahead and I actually want to get rid of this dirt right here because it's kind of more in the way than anything. Okay, and then we're going to come down here. Yes, I'm going to be using a wooden shovel because I made it on accident. I don't remember making it. And I'm trying to flatten this out a little bit because I don't want it to be like, I don't really want it to be too like staircasey, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want it to be too much like just a big old staircase. I'd rather it be a bit more gradual, like right here. Here's going to be a little bit of a problem. I love vines, and I hate vines all at the same time. They can really make your builds look, nice and old and stuff like that, but it really, is a pain when you are trying to just place blocks. All right, so I at least have a way down here, and then this starts to get kind of steep. So unfortunately, we're gonna just have to do one of these, and then I need to dig over here. So I want to leave this tree, I think. Maybe not. It's kind of annoying. This tree might get burned down. I did also accidentally make a diamond shovel, so that might be something else that gets used. Yeah, so this is kind of almost what I'm thinking here. I kind of have to get up this way a little bit. Okay, so we're getting there. Hey, what's up? I did not even realize you were on here. What's up? How's it going down there? Working on wedding stuff. Are you actually working hard, or are you hardly working? Good. Getting some good stuff done. All right, so that's a nice little more gradual hill up here. What did you guys end up having for dinner? Nice. That sounds like it was probably pretty good then. All right, so there we go. We got a path down, kind of. Nice, much better than it was. Yep, that tree's getting lit on fire, so I'm gonna go grab that flint and steel, burn the tree down, and then I'm gonna also grab the diamond shovel. Did you guys get the Orbeez thing figured out for the centerpieces? Probably not watching anymore. Take care of that tree. I can run back up here and go to sleep. I think the other thing I might do on these paths is like on some areas where it'd be nice to get up, like if there is kind of a one block, I might do like some stairs to kind of almost give like it was a true path long ago. Nice, that'll all be gone by the time I go back down. I've got just some more digging to do, and then I got to dig around that end. Stuff like that. Oh, you jerk. Where'd the Enderman go? Man, that stinks. All right. Okay. So that kind of comes around good. Okay. All right, so that's going to be a little better. Just kind of sporadically dropping some path blocks. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get this filled in. I'm going to grab this sand off the edge just because it doesn't really match up. All right. Eventually I'm going to run back through and I'm going to kind of fix this edge. That is not at all how I wanted that to go. Actually, no, I just got a fun idea. So let's do this. We're going to make right here a little blacksmith shop. Like right on the side of this mountain. You know, like a traveler in the jungle saw, you know, decided they were going to build a portal to the nether over here, and then everyone settled around it. And they created built their house, and a blacksmith moved in, and so that they could all do their stuff. So we're going to do something like that. Okay. And I'm not going to do as much of the stone brick in here. I'm also going to let this kind of work its way out into the path just a little bit. Like some things broke over time. Okay, let's see. All right, I really like that. Kind of like the way that looks. And then just as like a, they use this to hold back the dirt from falling in on them. Something like that. And then we'll do this, kind of like some real rough beams. Something just kind of barely hanging on. Something kind of like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. So just kind of write it there, carved into the side of the mountain. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this out because it... Something like that. Oh, yeah. And then we'll get a little setup going in there for the blacksmith. All right. I also have a lot of dirt left, which is fine because I had a creeper blow up a hole over here, so I need to go to bed. And then go and fill in that hole in the morning. This is definitely a fun one here. All right, let's go ahead and make our anvil. Make a smithing table, make a furnace. Make a couple furnaces because I've got the resources for it. I might even take the stone cutter down there. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take the stone cutter down. So this is kind of like the ideas that I've had, you know, like just kind of pop in my head during a stream is, you know, like, hey, was like an old abandoned area. This nether portal is, you know, some of the evil of the nether portal leaked out into the world, and now because of that, you know, whatever, I don't know. I've never, oh, you can upgrade. Nice. Anvil. Furnaces will go right there. We'll put, you know, like a chest or something there. Actually, you know what? Do I have the material for it? I do, so we're going to go ahead. Ooh, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's make a couple of, let's actually make a couple of barrels. I feel like those look a lot more, those fit this space better. I also don't want this. I literally need one more of those. All right, we'll make that pretty even. Nice. Very, very nice. I like it a lot. And then how do you make an armor stand? I think I need, I'll turn off the craftable. I'll go here. Here we go. I did not know you could make those. Things you learn every day, right? I think you need, like, I think you need a smooth stone slab. So, like, I think I need to do this. So I think I need to cook this into stone, and then I need to cook it again, and I get smooth stone. Yeah, perfect. And just in case. All right, I'm liking this so far. We're going to do a bridge there. I need to get a little further around because I am not making an angled bridge. Because I don't know if I can do it, to be completely honest. There we go. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this. Right? How do I make an armor stand? What did I use to... What did I just use sticks for? Oh, I only made one because I'm dumb. There we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, I can make a blast furnace now. So I need to do that instead of um, these regular furnaces. I'm done wasting material. There I have one more. Beautiful. Then right out here in the weather, we'll put that guy. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and just make a whole suit of iron armor. I'm going to go ahead and throw it on the... I'll make myself a new iron sword. No! Give me my hoe. And then I'm going to make a shield. Okay. That is fantastic. They call me Mr. Boombastic. We're gonna go right to bed. I heard a zombie. We're not doing it. I will say I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream tonight. My guess is quite a while. You know, a couple hours, that kind of thing. But I am not sure yet. One thing that's on my list is some sort of storage room. Like what I've done today was not on my list at all. Other than the fishing dock. That was on my list. All right, so that's better. All right, a bunch of potatoes. All right, we'll go ahead and stand right here till we get our. There we go. All righty. Let's run on over here. You know what? This hole. Beautiful. Oh, that's so much better. Ouch. Boy, I think about it every night and day. I'm addicted and I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Black Eyed Peas, banger. All right. I need some dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? Ouch. There we go. That's better. That's all filled in. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I can. All right. I think that looks a lot better, honestly. Yes, Minecraft, I absolutely know there's a cave, like right here. It's crazy. What an absolutely insane thought that there's a cave right here. That's unreal. Let's go back to bed. Beep. I might just do about an hour 15, hour 25 tonight. I've been doing the terraforming, um, and stuff like that. So I think that might be just kind of what I continue to rock out because I don't have a ton of viewers on here right now. Not that, you know, I'm so used to having a bunch of people on, but I do have some people that enjoy watching. And I'd like to hang on to, I had some episodes coming up that they really wanted to see, so. I wanted to make sure those people that did watch, and that wanted to see those specific episodes got the chance to. All right. At least want to kind of get this bamboo out of here because I needed some. I'd never found any before. It's annoying. Bamboo sucks. Like, I don't have to harvest it every other day just so that I don't have a big old stack of bamboo. All right. Okay, let's go over here. All right, I'm feeling really good about kind of the things we've gotten done. Um, let's do a little bit of organization. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead and grab the potatoes. We'll grab those. Okay. We are going to go ahead and run down real fast. I want to put some coal in these blast furnaces. Very nice, very nice. Oh my gosh, look at that baby wolf. Perfect. Yep, fill this in. I'm gonna kind of flatten this out to a nice mount, or a nice kind of, not mountain, but kind of a nice little hill. But yeah, so good stream today. I appreciate anybody who popped in and didn't say hi. I appreciate my wife for at least popping in for a little bit and saying hello. I always appreciate that. So, but we are going to go ahead and call it there. I've got some more fun kinds of things. Um, on my agenda for some fun stuff I want to do at some point. But yep, I was off yesterday. I'm off tomorrow. But I have really enjoyed it. And anybody who may see these videos, I'm going to post this one and the one from Sunday. But anybody who sees these on YouTube, I appreciate you watching. Drop a comment. If you like it, like it. If you don't, you don't have to. But if you want to see more of it, follow along. And we're going to be doing some more stuff other than Minecraft at some point. But definitely want to get my feet under me and get this schedule down and find other time to make other videos. So, but I appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully everybody has a good evening. And with that being said, hello. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. See ya.